Yeah, the Seattle-Tacoma metropolitan area is the fifth worst area when it comes to porch pirates. That's why authorities throughout the region are trying to do their part to prevent thieves from stealing those packages off of your doorsteps. We are live in Tacoma this morning. We know Seattle PD says in the past they have done undercover operations in neighborhoods. They wouldn't say if they were doing that right now. Mukilteo Police and Mercer Island PD are adding extra patrols in neighborhoods. Meanwhile, Tacoma PD is reminding people about their collection detection program that's also being used in Puyallup. Now, that's where garbage collectors have been trained to keep their eyes open for suspicious activity. The Snohomish County Sheriff's Department and Bellingham PD are asking people to turn in any video and pictures from their home security systems showing porch pirates. And Mercer Island PD says they've been able to identify, arrest, and charge suspects thanks to the home security devices. Now, here's what you can do to prevent these kind of crimes. Have your packages delivered to your work, neighbor's home, or a friend's home where someone can receive them. Have your package held at your local post office, UPS, or FedEx store for pickups. Use those Amazon lockers if you can, or request packages to be placed out of sight. Most importantly, if you see something, say something. Watch out for your neighbors and call the police if something happens to you. For now, we are live in Tacoma this morning. Britt Moore, King 5 News.
Thank you.